have Theta versus the dollar, and we'll do a general overview on this one. Lower term time frames, 4 hour, do look like they want to rally off the 200 simple right here at about 605. I would be looking for short term targets somewhere around about $6.50 to 660 short term. That wouldn't really do too much for me for the medium and higher term time frames. However, on the lower term time frames, like a 4 hour, if this thing does start to close back above, especially 685 right here, let me just get this area out right here. Then, or sorry, more like 680, I suppose. Then I'd be looking at this as well, a confirmed, not just higher low on the 4 hour, but probably bleeds on into the daily as well. And I would call a reversal right here. With that said, this is not the best setup on a daily, and with volatility starting to tick up and actually the moving average also moving up as well, off of that rejection, I mean, that is kind of nasty. I wouldn't get too bearish on it just yet, though. In fact, I wouldn't get bearish on it at all as long as you're above about 605 on a 4 hour. And short term, yes, is angled towards the upside. Anyways, you're specifically asking about what? The RSI. Okay, well, on the 4 hour RSI, anything of particular interest here? No, not really. First pass on the bearish control zone is going to be a rejection, yes. So also kind of playing into the idea of a bounce ola here. We did hit very high BBWP as well on that move, so likely to bounce regardless of whether you're bullish or bearish. Daily, do we see anything of particular interest right here? Made new highs on the RSI from this high to this high, so don't have anything to add right there. BBWP is very interesting to me, however, because this move probably has some legs on it. I know you asked about weekly, but you asked about the monthly actually. 5-day close last night, and this is still more neutral than anything else. Not really giving us too much right here. Upside resolutions above 680, even on a 4 hour closure would look really, really good. And targeting moves back around about $8 or so. And that's essentially where I'd start to get really excited about something like this. But monthly RSI, for example, do we see anything of particular interest right here? If this is going to be a higher low, would we have potential hidden bullish evidence going all the way back to June 2020? Well, where were we at that point? Whoops, wrong one. June 2020 was here. Would that constitute as a higher low? Yeah, it was like your first move outside of the accumulation range. So it would be of significant interest, but that's assuming a lot here for the monthly to confirm a higher low. In this case, which is long-term good. I mean, as long as this thing's above about $4, pretty damn good long-term. I'd really need to see like a monthly back above about, well, realistically about $8. So $8 kind of popping up on a bunch of different time frames there. I'm inclined to say that, as long as you're below there, it is still kind of under pressure long-term, but short-term, very bouncy here. Wouldn't get bearish on this one, looking for like major massive moves to the downside as long as you're above 605. Below there, yeah, looking for big moves down to 560 minimum, probably another bounce there, and then, well, pray to Bula Jesus, but for right now, I'd give it a chance to bounce, come back to it a little bit later, and hopefully that was helpful, sir.